Say hi, Miss Kitty. Who are you, pretty girl?
Can you get her to look into the camera?
Yep.
Oh.
Say hi. You're like, what is this? I don't like this.
Is she? Hey folks, two peanuts were walking down the street and they had to call the police. One was being assaulted. The man took his dog to the vet, and the vet says, well, I'm sorry, sir, your doggie is dead. He says, well, I want a second opinion. So the vet got out his cat, and the cat circled the dog, and the dog didn't make a move. And the man says, oh, I guess you're right, my doggie is dead. How much do I owe you? And the vet says $300 for the visit and $200 for the CAT scan. And what was the last one, dear?
There was lab test, two peanuts, and talking dog.
A man had a talking dog and he took him to an agent in New York City to get some bookings. And the man says, this dog talks. Listen, Rover, Rover, what do you call it that a house has on top of it to keep the rain out? And Rover said, roof, roof. Listen to this dog. He really talks. He said, Rover, Rover, what do you call it that a tree has in the ground to keep it from falling over? And Rover said, root, root. No, the agent says, get out. And the man says, no, listen to this. The dog talks. Rover, who was the greatest baseball player of all time? And Rover said, Ruth, Ruth. So at this point, the agent pushes the dog and the man out the door and slams the door and locks it. And as the man and the dog are walking down the aisle, the corridor, the dog looks up at the man and says, I should have said DiMaggio. I'm glad we're back to some semblance to a chat with Glendora and Soul to Soul. Jokes, Bible passage, hymn, and words to brighten up our vocabularies. Take our lives and let them be consecrated, Lord, to Thee. Take our hours and our days, let them flow in ceaseless praise. Did you find the words?
Yep.
Okay, what do you have, please?
Acknowledge.
Acknowledge, and what does it mean?
To own with gratitude as a benefit or imposing obligation.
Oh, how nice.
To make public one's knowledge of something.
Good.
Admit, owe, avow, and confess.
Good.
The next one is acolyte.
Acolyte is a helper.
Assistant.
An assistant, okay.
Acquiesce.
Acquiesce means to
Accept or accompany something or passively without implying consent or agreement.
It means to what?
To accept or comply.
Accept and comply, but not necessarily agree or...
Yep.
What?
Or passively without implying consent or agreement.
Thank you.
Acquirement.
Acquirement is something that is not natural, but it's acquired through hard work. Would you tell me your
Personal
definition?
qualities or resources achieved by endeavor.
Well?
Acquisitive.
Acquisitive, greedy, grasping.
Yep. Acquit, to set free or discharge from.
Good. An obligation or charge.
Accusation, obligation, or burden.
Thank you.
Acquittal is a setting free by legal process from the charge of an offense.
Excellent. Next.
Acrid is pungent, bitterly irritating to the feelings of caustic temper.
Yes, read it again, would you?
Acrid is pungent, bitterly irritating to the feelings.
Is it bitter speech?
No, it's just bitterly
Okay.
irritating to the feelings.
Oh, bitterly irritating to the feelings.
Yep.
Is that it?
Yep.
Amy, what is that Bible passage about? Being anxious about nothing?
Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation by prayer and petition with thanksgiving present your request to God.
Say it again, and would you say it slowly and distinctly?
Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation by prayer and petition with thanksgiving present your request to God.
Thank you. Now, what's the book and the verse and the number?
It's Philippians 4:6-7.
Philippians 4:6-7.
Yep.
Thank you, Amy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is program number 76, I guess. And this is Memorial Day weekend. It's Sunday morning. The cream of wheat is very satisfying to the nutritional wants of the body. Victoria is working hard on reestablishing the 11 months of YouTube soul-to-soul programs that we erased from, I believe it was the year 2081, and was it January and February or December? And she said that yesterday, before she left to go on a camping trip, that she would finish through, was it July 1st? Did she say July 1st or October? July, August, September, and that she would do September and October Tuesday. Hello.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning. Hold it a minute. We have a feedback. Hold it a minute, baby. There. Okay.
It's terrible.
Do you hear me now?
Yes.
All right. Just wait a sec. I think this phone's going to hang up. Wait just a second.
It's terrible.
Yeah, turn this phone off, Linda. It's too close.
Thank you, Carol. Okay, we did it. All right, let's start at the beginning. Hello, good morning, and this is Memorial Day.
Oh, did he get disconnected or did he hang up?
Well, let's see, try it again.
Here, hang up and I'll wait and see who it was.
Well, thank you. There's a call on there, too, earlier at 8 o'clock.
Yeah, Bruce. I think it's him again.
Hello.
There we are. We're sorry. And thank you, Carol.
Well, here's a great story for you.
Oh, okay.
You remember when you and your husband and I were in the convertible and I rescued a tiny little turtle?
Yes, do I ever? Uh-huh.
That's what I did this morning.
Oh, what did you do this morning?
I rescued a huge snapping turtle right in the middle of the road.
Oh, no, really?
He must have weighed 50 pounds.
No, really?
So I stopped the car and put my flashers on so nobody would hit him.
Uh-huh. Oh, good.
And I walked him off the road.
Oh, how did you do that? By pushing him? By touching him with a post or a pole?
No, I just walked him.
I don't understand that.
He was over the crest of a hill.
Uh-huh.
If a car came over the top of the hill, they would have run right over him.
Oh, sure. But how did
So I
you...
got behind him and turned my flashers on. So the cars would go around my car and the snapping turtle.
Well, that's good. Then how did you get him off the road?
I walked out of the car, and as soon as he saw me, he walked off the road.
Oh, wonderful.
It was a big one.
Really? 50 pounds?
And it reminded me of our cute little one years ago.
Yes, yes, that was a grand thing. And you've done many others since then.
Yeah.
Did you call this morning at 8 o'clock?
I get up at 3:30 every morning and walk 10 miles.
Did you call me this morning at 8 o'clock?
I might have.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember what time.
Oh, but you did call?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Now we have that mystery
I
solved.
called your other number, and then you gave me your landline number on your message.
Yes. Oh, okay. Oh, that's very good.
And how are you today?
Oh, excellent. I think things are 100%.
Now, I told you that we finished my documentary.
Oh, it is done.
I'm going to bring it
Congratulations.
up to you. I'll bring it up to you.
You must be thrilled.
It's 26 minutes long.
Oh, that's lovely.
Do you know off the top of your head what channel you're on in Middletown?
Yes. 1203, I think. I think it's 1203.
What's 1203?
Channel 1203.
Oh,
Or it may be 1202, it may be 1201.
is that Spectrum?
Yes.
I'll have to go and check with them.
Oh, very, very good.
And when is it on?
All the time, isn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's on all the time.
But when is your program on?
All the time, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think that's the way it goes.
Well,
Oh,
what
wait,
I'll do
no.
is I'll ask them. But
Uh,
sometime this week I'm going to come up and give it to you.
Oh, that's lovely. Oh, thank you, Bruce.
Okay?
That's lovely. Thank you, Bruce.
You're very welcome. And this is the day the Lord has made, and we will rejoice and be glad in it.
This is the day
This is the day
that the Lord has made.
that the Lord has made.
Let us rejoice.
Let us rejoice and be glad in it.
This is the day that the Lord has
God
made.
has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it.
This is the day that the Lord has made.
Has made.
Thank you for singing that song.
It reminds me of when we were up in Plymouth, Mass,
Yes, that's right, Bruce.
and we sang for breakfast.
We sang it for breakfast, right?
Yes, we did, and we
Yeah.
got an ovation.
Yeah, we.
They clapped for us.
What year was that, Bruce?
Was it 2016? I'm not sure.
Hmm.
I'll I'll have to look on the DVD.
Oh, yes, right. Uh-huh.
I wanted to tell you that my partner, Errol,
Yes.
has taken all of my DVDs and turned them into 4K quality.
How'd he do that, dear?
And he's put them all on one USB drive.
Oh, yeah, you can do that. Uh-huh.
It's a 64 gigabyte drive, and it has all 25 DVDs on it.
Oh, my goodness. Isn't that grand?
And it's 4K, so it's really high quality.
I don't know what 4K is.
It means it's sharper than when I filmed it.
What is 4K?
It's quality.
Well, what is it?
The higher the number K, the sharper the picture.
All right. What is a K?
I'm not sure what K stands for.
Hey, Google, what does 4K mean in a video? Well, she doesn't know either.
Oh my goodness. Well, anyway, it's probably twice as clear as when we made it.
Oh, okay.
Beautiful. It's really beautiful.
Hey, Google, who is Bruce Bergman? Listen to this. Hey, Google, who is Glendora Buell?
Did it tell you?
She will, but she has, but not right now, honey. Hey, Google, who is Glendora Buell?
According to Wikipedia, she is the host of A Chat with Glendora, which has cablecast over 13,678 shows since 1972 on the public access television channels of cable systems all over the United States.
Oh, thank you, Google.
Very smart.
Yeah, very good. Hey, Google, who is Glendora Folsom?
According to Wikipedia, Glendora is a cable TV producer and judicial activist from New York. Her birth name was Glendora Vesta Folsom.
Smart.
What are you going to do today, dear Bruce Bergman?
I'm going to dress and go to church.
That's nice. And this afternoon?
This afternoon, we're going to watch Yankee baseball.
Oh, okay. And how is your team this year?
The best in the major leagues.
Oh, they are?
Yeah, they're doing very well.
Oh, Bruce, my friends and I...
Want to ask Google a question?
No, I want to tell you something. My friends and I, Bruce, are reading Franklin's reportings and his poems.
Yeah?
He wrote all these beautiful poems, and they were published in the Buffalo Evening News, and my friends and myself are reviewing them.
Did he publish them in his book?
Yes. And we're in the year 1980, Bruce.
Yeah?
Yeah.
He was quite a writer, wasn't he?
Yeah, I thought you would like the fact that we are reliving Franklin.
I bet he was. I bet he is liking it.
Yes, and I thought you would like it too. Now, what were you going to tell me, dear?
I was going to tell you what. Let me think. Ask Google a question.
Sure.
Who is the artist Harold Card, C-A-R-D?
Hey, Google, who is the artist Harold Card?
According to City of Glendora, the city-selected artist is Michael Hillman.
Did you hear that, Bruce?
Yes, he didn't know the answer.
Would you like me to ask her again?
He's painted over 1,000 paintings.
Oh, my goodness.
And beautiful pictures. I'm at his house right now. I've gotten to know him, and he's a wonderful guy.
Well, that's lovely.
He also did motivational speaking all over the world to executives. do their job better.
Oh, well, we need that.
Yeah, he's really something.
And where is his house, Bruce?
About a mile or so from Mom's house. But I never met him before.
And where's
He
Mom?
just turned his house over to the town of Wallkill to be a living museum.
A museum of what, dear?
His house and his property. He has an ancient cemetery on the property. And he has carvings on stone all over the property with humorous characters on them.
And who carved them, Bruce?
He did.
Oh,
And in his barn, he has what's called scrapwood sculptures. And he took pieces of wood and made humorous characters of those. So he's got like 200 wood carvings. He probably has 100 stone carvings and 1,000 paintings.
wow.
Yeah. He's probably one of the great artists of our time, and I'm sure that someday he'll be world famous.
Really?
He's exceptional.
I would say so, yes.
It's an honor to get to know him, and he has a little dog that I walk every day for him.
You do what every day?
He has a little black dog named Frisky,
Uh-huh.
and he had fallen not too long ago and broke his elbow.
Who, Frisky?
So I walk his little dog every day for him.
Oh, how nice.
Yeah, we have fun.
And how far is he from your house?
About 2 miles.
Nice. And how did you get?
Yeah.
And how did you get to meet him?
A friend of mine that I've known all my life said, you want to go up and photograph some things in his cemetery. And I finally did, and he came out and was walking his dog, and that's how we met.
Well, isn't that lovely?
Yep. When I come up to see you, I'll show you a picture of he and his dog.
Of him and his dog, yes, okay.
And he's sitting in a sleigh that was restored down in the Amish country, like a horse-drawn sleigh. So the picture I took is of he and his dog sitting in the sleigh.
Of him and his dog, dear.
It's a cute picture. Okay, lady. I will give you a call, and then I'll head up to see you a little later in the week.
Oh, that's very good.
Okay?
Yes, how is Tippy Cat?
I got to tell you a funny story. One of my neighbors gave us a kitten, and the two cats get along very well. But the kitten was stealing my Tippy's personality, because every time Tippy came near me, the kitten would butt in.
Oh, really?
I could see my Tippy getting depressed because of it.
Really?
So one day, the young cat, who's probably 7 months old now, went outside and never came back. And all the neighbors have been looking for it, and none of us have found it. Okay?
Well, what happened?
Oh, I don't know. I think it just ran off because it loved being outside. See, it was born outside. And when I got it, it had lived on a farm. And I think it really liked being outside more than being inside.
Really?
So now my Tippy is really happy again.
Really?
He's acting like a kitten even though he's 4 years old.
Really?
But what the funny part is, and the reason I'm talking about it is, when I had the two cats, I put 4 bowls of food down. 2 bowls of dry food and 2 bowls of moist food. And the 2 cats would eat it. Well, now that I have 1 cat, I'm still putting down 4 bowls, and it's getting eaten. Well, I knew that the 1 cat doesn't eat all that much. So So yesterday I came home fairly late, and guess what?
What?
Tippy was eating the cat food with a young raccoon. And I have no idea how it gets in and out of the house. And boy, would that be a cute picture.
Yeah, oh, they're irresistible.
Well, he just loves that raccoon.
Wasn't that interesting? Usually raccoons are with their mother and 3 brothers and sisters.
Yeah. But I can't figure how the raccoon gets in the house. But he came up the stairs last night and walked right into the kitchen, right to the food bowl. Isn't that hilarious?
Yeah, that's really funny.
So with a little luck, maybe I'll get a picture of him.
Oh, it would be grand if you could get their face.
If I could get a picture of the 2 of them eating together.
Yes, wouldn't that be lovely?
You know, we could call it the Odd Couple. All right, I gotta go.
If you're going to have an argument with the boss, it's best to see 2 sides, both sides, his side and the outside. All right, are you heard from Jim Dunham?
No, I haven't.
Have you heard from...
Have you? Have you?
No, I haven't. And have you heard from any of your compatriots?
Well, a lot of the people that I knew in Poughkeepsie that own businesses I keep in touch with.
Oh, that's nice. The cleaners,
Right.
the laundry.
The lady at the cleaners, she has a number of my pictures on display when people come in to drop their clothes off.
Oh,
And they all have Bible verses on them.
and then they lead naked?
Yeah.
Well,
That's what I'm...
And what
tell you
about...
that's what I'm doing now. I'm putting Bible verses on my pictures.
Oh, Robbie. And, wait a second, something went through my mind. Oh, what's going on in Stanfordville?
I don't go up there all that much because I don't live there anymore.
That's right.
But I do go up because that's still my official mailing address.
Oh, you still keep that box?
Yeah. All my insurance and all my pension stuff goes there.
Yes, it would be havoc if you changed.
Yeah, it would be complicated, yeah.
Yes, it would. Uh-huh.
Well, I wanted to tell you that I'm going to be taking a trip in November.
Oh, that's good. Where?
I'm going to fly to Rome,
Oh, my goodness.
and then I'm going to cruise the Greek islands and fly home from Athens.
Well, isn't that lovely?
And I've got a friend who's going to take care of my cat.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I'll have to have him take care of the raccoon, too.
And what about your trip to Labrador for the meat?
Not worked out. I still want to do that, but I haven't worked out the details.
Moose, the meese.
Caribou.
Caribou.
The big caribou herd.
What's the plural of moose?
Yeah, mooses, I guess. Now, caribou is singular and plural.
Oh, it is?
I think so.
Oh, okay.
But that's something I really want to do.
Yes, and you want to go back to South America to...
Peru.
Yes.
You know, I had lunch with him about 6 weeks ago.
Oh, you did? What, was he here in the States?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And we had a very nice time, and he came to our church.
Oh, he came all the way up to Wallkill to see you?
Yeah, and his home where his wife lives is way out on Long Island.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's 100 miles from New York City out on Long Island.
Yeah, I believe it. Is that the end of Long Island?
Yeah, way out.
Mm-hmm.
And Port Jefferson is the name of the town.
Oh, well, that's not way out, honey.
Well, it's 100 miles.
Yeah, well, there's a whole lot more after Port Jefferson.
Yeah, I think there's another 20 or 30 miles.
Yes, uh-huh.
So anyway, he came up to our church and we had a nice luncheon.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yep, and he really enjoyed it.
Of course he did.
I've known him for 30 years.
Really?
Yeah. He's a good man. I don't know if I ever showed you. I took a picture of him in front of the Statue of Liberty.
No, I don't remember.
One time we went to New York and took a cruise together.
Oh, nice.
Okay, I gotta get my suit and tie ready for church.
All right, what color is your suit?
Well, the suit is blue, and I have a tie that I got at the Atlanta 1996 Olympics that's red, white, and blue.
Oh, that's nice. That's for Memorial Day.
Yeah, that's for Memorial Day.
We think of your mother on Memorial Day.
Yeah,
Do you hear from your brother?
almost never,
So I guess he's left the property to you?
I guess. I keep getting a call from a guy that wants to buy it.
How would you protect yourself in the event of your brother's death? How would you protect yourself with owning the property, running it, living there?
Well, it's dual ownership.
Now, I never knew that. I thought your mother left it entirely to him, dear.
No.
Okay, all right, then you're all set.
Yeah. I bet I haven't heard from him in 6 months. I think Thanksgiving was the last time I heard from him.
Did he get married again?
No. But his older daughter, her husband suddenly died about 5 years ago.
Yeah, I remember that. They were on a...
She's now thinking of getting married to another guy. I wonder if I'll even get invited to go.
And what about your brother's wife?
Well, she died.
Yeah, she was the one I always thought kept you separated.
I'm afraid that she was the problem. And I think that's what you felt, too.
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
All right.
I will see you sometime this week.
Okay, honey. Thank you so much. I'm glad to hear from you.
And God be with you till we meet again.
Yes, and this is Memorial Day. You're going to remember your daddy and your mommy?
Yeah.
All right.
I just put spring flowers all around my parents' grave. It looks real pretty.
Tell me what flowers they are, please.
Daffodils and daisies
Oh.
and roses.
Yes.
It looks very pretty.
Does it? Oh, that's nice. Where is the cemetery?
Right next to the Circleville Church.
Oh, it is? Oh, yeah.
And I'm in charge of the cemetery.
Yes, you are. You still are, right. Uh-huh.
Yep.
All right, sweetheart.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. So there we are, folks. That was Bruce Bergman. He and I met in Stanfordville, New York, Dutchess County. Is it Dutchess County? I think it is. And where is it? It's somewhere between Poughkeepsie and that place where Norman Vincent Peale lived. Route 684. And he was a lifetime employee of the New York State Department of Transportation, and he made out very well when he was he went to Northeastern University, and as you know, that's a co-op school. They have to go 5 years, and 1 year they have to work out into the cruel world. And So he spent that year at the New York State Department of Transportation, and every summer he spent the time there. So by the time he'd graduated, he really had a good job. And what was his job? He was their photographer. He went up in their helicopters, you know, because that's how they inspect their bridges and roads. And he really had a nice job. He's a professional photographer. And he was brought up in a little place called Circleville, outside of Wallkill, outside of Middletown, New York, in Orange County. He's had quite a career. And that man he was talking about from Peru has a deaf school for the deaf up near that famous mountain in Peru. What is it? Can you tell me the name of it? Okay. It was a good memory for Memorial Day.